So I'm gonna give you the tea today. I mean, the real tea. That one that nobody really tells you about. That tea is what we're gonna be talking about.
Someone's up there laughing, if anyone is even up there at all.
Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tammy and I'm a Nigerian YouTuber based in Germany. So if you're tuning in for the first time, welcome. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to like, share, comment. I'd really love to know you guys. And if you're a returning subscriber, you already know the drill. Your girl is here again with more tips. Thank you for coming back. So today, let's see, what am I going to be talking about today? No need to even do that. You already know from the caption. So today, I will be giving you guys the tea.
Olodo, it's empty and it's been empty for a very long time. So what's that rubbish you are doing there?
I wanted to sip on this, as per aesthetics, but it's really empty. Okay, but you know what I mean. I'll be giving you guys the tea. Tea on the application processes for any country, any school abroad. This is the real deal. What nobody usually tells you, this is where you're going to find it. So let's dive in. Okay, so first of all, if you want to study abroad, uh, be it your bachelor's, be it your master's, be it a PhD, one of the first things that you need to know, one of the first things that you need to know is that you need patience. I know you didn't see that one coming, but yeah, you need patience. Why did I say you need patience? You need patience because the application processes are usually long. Like no jokes. Yeah, some are quite short, but the average usually takes a couple of months. So before you even start the year, let's just say I tell myself that I want to school abroad at the end of this year. This is the time to start. Like this is the time to start. I tell myself I want to apply, I want to get into school, like I want to start next year. This is the time to start because the processes takes long, and not even just because it takes long, it's because of the fact that there are so many documents that needs to be reviewed. Hello, if you're Nigerian, you already know how it is for our universities. If you're trying to apply for a master's or PhD, you already know how it is to get documents. So these are usually the problems. These things usually makes it very lengthy. So first of all, you need to have patience and you need to be determined. Like the moment you tell yourself, this is it, I want to start this process, I want to start this thing, you need to put in your all. I'm not even joking. Like, you need to put in your all. Okay, so now let's go into it. You need to do your research. Why do I say you need to do your research? Because you can't even get into this blindly. You need to do your research. So you need to find, okay, what schools are you, not what countries are you interested in, first of all? Some people already have the schools in mind, but some don't. So first of all, they just have a country in mind. So what country would you like to study in? Okay, I want to study in, let's say, the US. I want to study in the UK. I want to study in Finland. Maybe these are the three countries that I like a lot. Why do I want to study in these three countries? So you don't just say you want to study here and then you just go. Nobody really tells you these things because you need to know what are the things that are happening in these countries. Why do I feel like my dreams, my goals will be achieved or accomplished in these countries? So these are the things that you need to know. So when you've made up your mind and said, okay, let's just say I want to school in the US. Now, what do I want to study? Okay, if you're going for a master's program, I'm sorry if I use master's program as examples a lot because that's what I am mostly familiar with. Not like I'm not familiar with a lot of bachelors, but a lot of clients are like masters, trying to apply for master's programs. I myself got to Germany here through a master's program, so I'm more familiar with these areas. So now let's just say you want to study for a master's program. What do you study in your bachelor's? Did you study maths and statistics, for example, and now you want to like still further in that area, or you maybe had a work experience in something and you felt like, let's say in accounting and you're like, oh, I really like this, I want to do this. So now you want to do a master's in accounting. Like, what is that thing that you want to do and what do you plan to achieve? So do you plan to achieve some, like, be a chartered accountant at the end of the day and, work in one of the big five?
Someone please help me tell her that it's Big Four, not Big Five. And that consists of KPMG, PwC, Ernst& Young, and Deloitte. So Big Four. I don't know, maybe the fifth one is her company. Continue, Joe.
What is it really that you want to achieve with this? These are the things that you need to put into consideration. Now, after putting these things into consideration, you need to now start checking for schools. Don't forget, you already decided that you want to study in a certain country. Now you've decided on the course that you want to do. Then what university? So you can check for, if you're aiming at top universities in this countries, you need to check, okay, what are the top universities, or what are the top universities in these areas? There are different universities that are recognized for a certain program or something like that. So you have to check what are the areas or what are the universities that are really known or have been recognized for this my interest, my interest area. You need to check that. When you've done that, then the other part comes in. Now, what is this other part? Document. I mean, for anyone who wants to leave their home country to study in another place, you do not understand the importance of documents. Documents are important, like they are so important. I don't care if you have to be a hoarder. Hoard every single document that comes along your way, like whatever it is, results, congratulatory emails, or whatever. You did a course and you have a certificate for it. Hoard all of these documents because they would come in handy. I'm not even joking, they always come in handy. Now you get this document. After you've checked for the schools, you now check for their requirements. That's where these documents come in. You check for the requirements. What are the requirements? They need document X, they need document Y, they need document J. Whatever these documents are that they need, look at it, look at the requirements and start gathering these documents. Remember, you've already placed a very long timeline for yourself, so you need to ensure that all these things fit in before the actual time of the application. So you need to find this document. So do they need a reference? Contact your referees, contact the people who you want to use as your referees. Contact them, let them know that you like to use them as referees. They should give you all of their contact details that you would need to put in your application. If you need a letter from them and not just their contact information, ask them to write a letter for you. Tell them, give them the information of the school and the program that you want to do. They should start drafting the letters for you. You want a transcript? Start going to your school. If you schooled in a public university in Nigeria, then you know how difficult it is to get your documents out. So I would advise that you you understand? Go get it instantly, because that is one of the things that delay a lot of people. Like, from experience, I can tell you that getting transcripts and reference letters and even certificates from your university, those are usually the things that waste your time. So get them as soon as possible. When you've gotten these documents, again, don't forget that you're checking the requirements. If the requirements say that you need to, get a notary to sign on these documents, or like you need to certify your document, verify your document, whatever you need to do, start doing it instantly. So if you need a notary, find a notary. I don't know how much it is, but of course it's not free. You get a notary to sign on those documents. They should do it. Now, if you need to go to a court to do it, they should do it. Like, start doing it. If you need if they said they want just someone from your school, like a staff, to sign, maybe your head of department, they should start signing on these documents, because these documents will come in handy. Like, you need all of these documents before time. Like, I'm not even joking. Pack all of these documents. Now, after you've gotten all of these documents, what's the next thing? Statement of purpose, motivation letter. I'm going to try to link that here so you can go see. I talked about, 5 steps to write the perfect motivation letter and everything. Start drafting your motivation letter. Now, all of these things, like for you to choose a country, for you to choose a program, for you to choose a school, there are obviously reasons behind all these things. Let's say you chose US because you believe in the American dream or whatever that is. You go for it. Like these are the things they want to see in your motivational letter. They want to see your story. They want to know you because this is what sells you. They don't get to see you before they. Not every school or not every school actually does the interview process where they could do, like, call you on Skype and whatnot. So this is the only thing that would determine if they want to pick you or not. So you need to check that. You need to check that. You need to ensure that you put in, like, you sell yourself. So you need to put in why you chose the country, why you chose that school, why you chose that program. You need to tell them what you intend to gain from this program and what you intend to do with this certificate. Maybe you want to start up your own business, you want to work with your dream company. What are these things that you want to do? You need to put them into this statement of purpose or motivation letter, which of these words that they use, or essay, whatever. Make sure you personalize it. Don't simply say that I want to go to this school because it's the best school in the world. How does that apply to you? Or I want to do accounting because it pays, or I want to do tech because tech industry is fast rising and they pay a lot. What does that have to do with you? Personalize it, make it about you, because they want to know why they should pick you amongst other people. There are a lot of people out there also looking for that opportunity, that are also applying. So they want to know why should it be you? So these are the things that you need to put into consideration after, when you're writing your statement of purpose or a motivational letter or essay, whatever the word used there. Now, after you've done all these things, you've gathered all these things, don't forget that you must have actually checked the application period. So you know that the application period is, like, it's closed, but then it's not yet time. So you gather all these things in advance. Once you've done all that, you've gathered everything, and you know you have everything that you need for this program, then you simply wait for the application period. Don't forget that some of the requirements could be that you have to write an exam. So don't forget to register for those exams, prepare for those exams like your life depends on it. Because, I mean, if this is a once in a lifetime opportunity for you and you know what it would do for you, then prepare like your mind, like your life depends on this. Prepare for the exams, write your exams, and then, of course, you would have good grades that you will use for your application. Now it's time for the application. You have everything ready. All you have to do is apply. That's it. Just send your application. For the fact that you have everything, send your application. It's not rocket science. Like, it really isn't rocket science. As long as you have everything that they've asked of you, and you didn't maybe falsify documents or any of all these things, and they can see from your letters and see from your documents that there are potentials, and they believe that this person would actually do what they say they would do, like use this degree and it's important to them, you're going to get the admission. It's not that hard. Like, this is the basic stuff, really. This is all you need to do. But just know that time always runs against you. So you have to really, really be a very good time manager. You need to manage your time during your application process, because you could simply be, lagging, and you realize that the application deadline has passed and you're just there, like, okay, you've missed this opportunity. So make every step count. And don't forget, I'm not saying you should just apply to only one university. I mean, I did it at the time. I applied to only one university in one country, like in Germany. My university was the only university that I applied to, and I got it. But that's a very risky step. I mean, don't be overconfident and do that same thing, but that's a very risky step. You can actually apply to more than one. I advise you to apply to more than one, so you have more chances. So yeah, pretty much, guys, this is it. Like, this is it. There's nothing extra to say. That's what you should do. These are the things they don't tell you. But don't forget that in all these things, if you're a Christian, don't forget to add God in it. Be patient, pray, because honestly, that's all you have to do at that point. Once you've sent your application, the only thing that's left for you to do is just pray about it and be patient. Try to, keep your mind busy, because if you keep your mind focused on it, then you could get depressed if there's any, if the results are taking too long to come out, or maybe if you don't get the admission, you could get depressed. So try to keep your mind busy. Also try to look for another plan. So if maybe you just got out of school, you either want to do a master's or get a job. Once you sent this application out, don't forget to also still keep looking for jobs. Don't just put your mind on one thing, because the result might not always be great, and then it would rub off on your mental health. So it's just always best that you try to keep your mind busy during the waiting period. And trust me, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. That's just the truth. There always is light at the end of the tunnel. Anyways, guys, we've come to the end of this video. If you liked it, don't forget to like, share, and comment. Tell me maybe your experiences. Tell me what you like best about the video. I'm really happy to hear from you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe.